Hello, it's day 8 of our isolation and it's still the heat wave. I'm just keeping the blinds down, it helps to keep some of the hot sun out. Look at this chili plant. This is unrecognisable to what it looked like last night. Because I've been keeping that shut and because that was behind it, I forgot all about it and I forgot to water it. And it was all shriveled up. The chilies themselves still looked all juicy and delicious, but the leaves, oh my goodness. They look like the sort of leaves you get in autumn blowing around the pavement. But anyway, they didn't half perk up quick with a big load of watering. Isabel is still not up yet, so I don't know how she is today, but she was, well, I vlogged up until about 10 o'clock last night, so there's no update since then. Might just pop that out there for a bit of sunshine, and then I'll bring it in at night. Loud music playing again last night. I was in bed, it was like 1:30 and it went quiet and I was just so happy. I was like, yay! Turned the light out and 10 minutes later it started again. Louder. So yeah, I had to sleep with the window shut again in 30-degree heat. Not the best. Even I have started, I must admit, to have had enough. 28, I'm okay. I like 28, 28 is comfortable. 30. That's tipped me over the edge then. That's sit and edit with a tip top. This is my tip top eating method. This is a tip top. I think you might call them ice poles in some other parts of the world, but we call them tip tops here. So I get my pen pot, which looks the same as this because it's an old formula tin from when Izzy was little. And I put it down, stick that in, snipped at the top obviously. And then while I'm typing, you know, I have my hands on the keyboard and my other hand on the mouse, and then I just sort of lean over and just kind of suck it and, you know, push it up and so on. Yeah, very hands-free-ish. So that's my keep cool whilst working on the laptop trick. But I'm not going to have that now. That was just for demonstration purposes, that was. So that can go back in the lolly drawer. Speaking of the lolly drawer, that's going to get well topped up later because very soon, in fact, between 12 and 2, Iceland are coming. Other highlights of today include doing the PCR test. I'm gonna get into that now actually. The puzzle, even though I did spend ages on it last night, has not really come along very much because it's so hard. And it gets to this point when it's just all sky and that's difficult. Anyway, I'm gonna take this upstairs, sit at the laptop and look up anything I need to look up and work out what to do. I just rang up the number on here to book my courier as advised yesterday by Track and Trace. And the woman was really, really friendly and we had quite a nice chat, but I do not need to book a courier. So I've given the wrong information in yesterday's video, but that was the information I was given by Track and Trace. I have to go post it. I think if I'd have had symptoms it might have been different, but anyway, I have to go and post it, so that's fine. But she's registered it for me over the phone now because you normally have to go online to do that. And there we are. I was asking her why they don't test the people that have tested positive again, you know, to verify that they are no longer contagious. And she said because they can continue to test positive for up to 90 days, so they won't retest within a 90-day period because it skews the results. So yeah, theoretically we could go out on Sunday. I don't know if she's going to be well enough though. I was asking if there's any specific time that I need to do the test, so it has to go in the post box at least an hour before the last collection, and the last collection is 5 PM. It has to go in a priority post box because some of them are and some of them aren't. Don't know what the difference is, to be honest, but I was asking her, you know, should I do the test as close to posting it as possible, and she said you don't have to, you can do it any time today if you want, within 48 hours I think she said. But she said, well, the closer you do it to the posting time, the more chance it has of giving a valid result. So I'll do it about, I shall do the test about 3:30 and then I'll pop it in for 4 o'clock. That's my plan. But right now I've not planned this very well at all because now it's 12:10 and I can't go and have a bath until the Iceland man has been, because what if he comes when I'm in the bath? That is just no good. So I'm going to work on getting this vlog up for tonight, and next you hear of me will probably be showing what I've got from Iceland. It's here! As per usual, I'm going to start with the frozen stuff. Corn crispy nuggets. It's pretend chicken, basically. So when Isabel is eating her chicken ones, I'll be eating the veggie version. Mozzarella sticks. I decided to get these instead of fish fingers. They're really nice. Now, ice creams. These 4 things here, they were on 2 for £3. So that came to £6 in total, and the ice cream was included in that. Oh, it was very good, very good. Right, sherbet fountain. I haven't tried these before, and I haven't tried these before. They're kind of like an aniseedy flavour, so my boyfriend's not here at the moment, so we'll have them while he's not here because he definitely will not like that. More frozen stuff of pizza. I'm hoping that will fit in the freezer. Ready meals. Now there's one missing. There should have been a macaroni cheese and it must be out of stock or something. So I've got the bun deal there. Izzy's got 2 meaty ones and I've only got 1 veggie one, but never mind. I like cooking anyway. Cheese and onion bakes. These are £1 a box at the moment. So I got 2 because they were on offer. Vegan sausage rolls for me and meaty sausage rolls for Izzy. Now we have the chilled stuff, which just doesn't feel very chilled by this point because it's so hot. Some delicious, really ripe Somerset Brie. The Activia yogurts are normally £2, but they are £1 at the moment. So I got 2 packets of 4. 1 strawberry, 1 rhubarb. Something tells me I'll be eating the rhubarb ones because I'm not sure if Isabel's going to be convinced. Big block of cheese, and I just realised I still got one from last week unopened. Whoops. I've just ordered 1 of the Alpro soya because I did a big stock up last week. Spring onions, mushrooms, 2 packets of peppers, a cucumber, and also I did not mean to order that. I got a feeling I didn't order that. As far as I was aware, I ordered a whole one. In the picture on the thingy it was a whole iceberg, but I've ended up with that anyway. Don't know how much that was. Here are the last few bits. Not everything has come, I've noticed, so I really wanted to cheer Izzy up because she was so miserable yesterday. So I got her some Skittles. I did also order her some flying saucers, but they didn't come, so luckily she didn't know they were coming. Tissues, because we've literally run out in several rooms now and we're using toilet roll and kitchen towel to blow our noses. Some bleach. I normally get bleach and that sort of thing from like the discount stores like B&M Bargains or like Savers or something, but you know, any port in a storm, running out of both. So the other thing was the Fairy Original dishwasher tablets. Special K for Izzy. Couldn't get her the red berry, but she says she prefers the red berry these days. I wanted to try this brand of Tip Top. It's only because they didn't have any other. They've got real fruit juice in and they are 33 calories per item, which is more than the other ones I've been having. So normally they're my calorie-free treat, you know, but these aren't quite. This is for Izzy really, Cherry Pepsi Max. She prefers that to the Coke Zero. You might remember I bought a huge crate of Coke Zero last week, 7 days ago. We've still got loads left, as you can see, but it's just so heavy to carry back from the shops. If I'm getting a delivery, I will tend to get cans of pop. And look at this big beast of Vimto. Again, we still got a bit left from last week, but we're getting through it and it saves me carrying it back from the shops. So that's it. And I still haven't quite got my vlog up, so I better get this lot away and get back on with that now. It's 3 o'clock, I've had a bath and a hair wash and put clean vest and underwear on because that's all I'm wearing because it's so hot. I'm going to do this PCR test now. It's pretty much like the lateral flow one in many ways, though not exactly the same. You blow your nose and then you wash your hands, so I've done that bit. Take the swab out, there's the swab. It's a more heavy duty and thicker swab than the one in the lateral flow test, and then, you know, similarly you rub it around your tonsils for 10 seconds either side, and at the nose twist it around for 10 to 15 seconds. Then you pop it in here, this test tube, keeping the liquid in. Then you snap this halfway through. There's like a little indentation there where the snap will happen quite easily, and then you seal it up and shove it in there. This swabby thing goes in the bag, so if any liquid comes out it's soaked up with the swab, and then you package it up and post it off. That is all done and packaged up and ready to go. I get to go outside for the first time in over a week. It's 4 o'clock now. It's probably a bit late in the day for getting lunch on, but that's what I'm doing because neither of us was particularly hungry earlier. I'm doing some salmon that I defrosted yesterday, so they definitely needed eating. And this I took out of the freezer. I don't know what it's going to be like, honestly. It looks like it's gone a bit mushy, but it was the remains of a pasta meal that I did for IB one time. I've also been doing a bit of laundry and just hanging it out in the sunshine there and giving my plant pots a second water for the day because they're needing to be done at least twice a day in this weather. Excuse the hair, by the way. When I got out of the bath, I just sort of tied it back wet and didn't brush it or anything, so I didn't want to use the hairdryer because it's so hot. Not going out anywhere anyway, so I suppose it doesn't matter. I've been doing a bit more admin. I've been sorting out some council tax stuff. It's just endless. There's always something to do. I need to do something. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, done that. Been starting to look at Izzy's finance forms for college as well, but she seems to be taking care of that now. I was all set to do it and she just was like, oh, actually I know what to do now, so she's cracking on with that. And loading up like qualifications and stuff for part of her process of logging on to level 3 next autumn. I'm on the pop. I swear my printer is haunted. I sent that document to the printer before I started cooking lunch. It was saying air printer not found or something, so I did a bit of switching off and back on again just for my books. So I'm glad it's printed because I needed it, but why it suddenly decided to do it half an hour later, I don't know. Do you have a haunted printer? I've done Izzy a little baby-sized portion of lunch because she's not very hungry today at all. This pasta does not look appetising at all. It's gone to a bit of a mush, so I'm not sure if we will manage to eat all of it, but you never know, it might be tasty. Lunch was all right. The pasta tasted nice. It was just a bit of a funny texture, but I'm more excited about trying the sherbet. Oh, that's a slimy stick. I don't know why that surprised me. It's a licorice stick. If you don't know what a sherbet fountain is, it's a very, very old-fashioned sort of confectionery from the UK, like, well old. I don't know when it was started. I'm going to look it up and put the date on there when they were invented. My dad remembers them fondly from his youth. So this is an ice lolly with the theme of it. Well, it's basically a lemon ice lolly with a very slimy licorice stick. Can't taste that licorice because it's too cold. Yeah, it's nice. The lolly bit's nice. The slimy stick's not doing it for me though. It's just gone 7 PM. I was just sitting editing and my big monitor went off and I was like, oh no, the heat must have fried my big monitor. But I realised we got a power cut. That one's alright because that's on a battery, but yeah, it seems to be all the way upstairs. And I can hear a bit of chitter chatter in the street, so I think people might be out saying, is your power off? Yeah, my power's off too, and all that sort of stuff. Nope, no lights. Oh, the freezer full of ice lollies. They might melt. I'm going to investigate and see if the trip switch has gone. It might just be us, I guess. I love these IKEA steps. They're awesome. I got them when Izzy was little and needed to, you know, do cooking at the worktop and things and couldn't reach. But it's really good for adults as well. I know, me barefoot. That is rare, that is. Oh, no, it's all on. The trip switch has not gone. It is on. See? Oh well. I could hear what I only assumed to be house alarms going off when it first happened, so that often happens when there's a power cut, doesn't it? Can't hear them now though, people must have turned them off. Well, this was an unexpected turn of events. I don't know if I want to edit on my normal laptop without the extra monitor because the screen looks so different. It's all black, so I still need to sort it out. I got distracted from that by the whole COVID thing. I'm gonna go and do it anyway. 7:20, it's still off. Update, I've been in the garden, chatting over the fence with a neighbour. Hers is off. She said, it's all off, all down there. She said, and the little boy piped up, and at my dad's house up the hill. So, looks like our whole area's off. This never happens, ever. We are speculating that it's the heat that's caused it, but we don't really know. I'm gonna go and edit on my battery for a bit. I'm a bit worried about running my battery right down on my laptop. The last time I did that, it just wouldn't switch back on again, and I ended up taking it to a computer repair shop, and he switched the on button and it just went straight on. I had in the meantime powered it up fully, but it wouldn't work for me. It was very strange. He must have had a magic touch, but I'm a bit concerned that it'll do that again because I'll literally miss an upload if my laptop breaks and I have to go and, oh, I can't get it sorted, can I? Because I'm isolating. Oh, I'll just do it for a bit then. It's quite late in the evening now. The power stayed off for 50 minutes. I've never known the like in this place. Very unusual. Isabel is much better this evening. She's eaten a good dinner and she seems to be getting her energy back, which is a great relief. But if you'd like to support this video, a thumbs up really helps to rank it in YouTube and get it pushed out to more viewers. If you are new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, do hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.